Maybe the most entertaining game of Saturday, Tennessee, Alabama came down to the wire. Alabama controlled this game throughout, led almost the entire second half. And then Tennessee gets a big defensive stop on the final possession, a 5-second call, and Jemai Mashack with a buzzer beating three from the logo for Tennessee to escape with a 79-76 victory. Thought this was an extremely high level game from both sides. I came away from this honestly feeling better about both of these teams and their upside in the NCAA tournament. Are you with me on that? What was your general takeaway from this game?
Yeah, no, I definitely come away feeling better, or just good about both teams in general. I thought that Tennessee did a great job of battling in this game, even when they were down. Sky Ziegler gets in early foul trouble. Mark Sears is playing really well for Bam. I just thought Bam was playing well in general and had a pretty good control on the game. But for Tennessee to just do enough down the stretch, because as great as like the Meshack three was, which if you're a Bama guy, you shake his hand, you say, if I'm gonna lose on a Jemai Meshack heave, then damn it, that sucks. But like, good on him. Um, they made so many little plays. Like Chaz Lanier gets the and one. Meshack showing effort on the rebound is able to get fouled and make free throws to get to that point. And then, we talk about how there's margins when two great teams are playing and or two good teams are playing. And I'll relate this to the Michigan State and Maryland game. Michigan State did all the little things down the stretch even if they gave the game away, they still made these little plays, these little small margins to make things and make plays. I thought on one end, Bama probably was the better team for most of the game, but when it got to winning time, when it got to those small margin moments, they made mistakes. And Tennessee did not make those mistakes and they capitalized on those mistakes. So, we'll talk about it a little more. If I'm a Bama fan, I'm sick to my stomach because you did enough to beat Tennessee on the road and you kind of gave it away.
Yeah, is this an all-time like this one hurts loss? I feel like I would feel that way if I'm
Yes.
Bama.
Yes.
But at the same time, like what were you playing for? You're not winning the SEC anyway, just seeding. You're gonna fall from a one seed to a two seed.
Yeah, probably.
So that takes a little bit of the sting away, right?
You just you don't I don't think you care that you lose this game if you do lose, but losing in the fashion that you did just is like, damn, come on.
Yeah, if I was gonna play like concerned guy, this is what I would do. Mark Sears was awesome and you lost. That's not something I expect to happen very much. Normally, if you get awesome Mark Sears, this Alabama team is so good everywhere else that like you should almost be unbeatable. And that was not the case. Like I thought Sears did everything to win them this game. He had the huge three late to extend the lead. Thought it was over. And yeah, just for once, like even with an A+ game from Sears, Alabama wasn't good enough. That's maybe the only noteworthy thing as far as like March futures for me out of this one.
I definitely think that's something to make of note. But so when do we get to the moment in this game?
The shot or
Uh
the what moment?
that whole last possession by Bama.
Ah. Yeah, let's do endgame stuff. So, Bama, what had happened? Basically, Lanier got the and one, and then there was another play before that
There,
for
so Lanier got the and one, and I think there was a foul on the Lanier free throw, maybe, or was it on someone else's free throw?
it was on the free throw. Yeah, Lanier got the and one. Then some sequence happened where Tennessee got fouled and made two,
Mm.
and the game was now tied. Bama comes down, tied, theoretically has a final possession. What did you see?
I saw Mark Sears begging for the basketball, and LeBaron Philon saying no,
That's not great.
dog. And I love LeBaron Philon. He had a good game, but like, no, 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 bad LeBaron. Like no, this is not time for you to do that. This is Mark Sears' team. This is Mark Sears we're talking about. This is Mark Sears who's been incredible this whole game. The fact that this game, and I think I tweeted it, it was a funny ending. For as great as this game was, for it not to end with like a Mark Sears having a shot to win it, and for it to end with a Jemai Meshack key for the win when Rick Barnes was trying to call a timeout, just an all-time just funny ending to this basketball game. But it it, it's the scary part about it is like, gee, we talk about a lot of college basketball games. How many times have we come on here and be like, why is the best player just standing in the corner watching somebody else work? Or why is somebody else like not doing it to get that player the ball? Go look at the end of this game. Mark Sears is like, give me the rock. And Phylon was like, no, I'm going to do this. And it didn't work out.
You don't think that was because of how Tennessee guarded it, though?
I don't think so.
I feel that Tennessee guarded them into that result.
You
I don't
think?
think it was just Phylon unforced. Let me go.
Oh, he could have threw it to Sears. Sears was like,
I think at the point they had pushed Sears out to the logo though. Like if yeah, and I get yeah, get it to Sears, let him
all
shoot a
right,
logo three. But
push him to Broad Street. Give him the rock.
I thought Tennessee's physicality and the way they guarded that possession basically kept the ball away from Sears, and it forced Phylon to basically go, which is what Tennessee wanted. But you have to credit the Tennessee defense for that. Phylon goes. I thought Phylon had a step, honestly. Like
Yeah, also Phylon might have got hit.
I thought Phylon had a step and should have just made the play, and if he got contact, got to the line. And instead, he hesitated. He jump stops, pivots. That's begging for Meshack to come in and be the elite defender that he was. So, to me, it's a you could nitpick like Phylon, what are you doing? Alabama, what are you trying to do? To me, it's more accurate to give the credit to the Tennessee defense. They kept the ball away from Sears. They forced Phylon into a bad spot. When Phylon hesitated, they immediately capitalized on it. And then even after that, let's be real, ball goes out of bounds. They got a baseline out of bounds to win the game.
Yeah.
What do you got, Nate Oates? Drop a baseline out of bounds to win the game. And
Did they,
Tennessee's forces a 5 second call?
did
Crazy.
they have a timeout?
I don't remember. God, I don't remember. I should have remembered.
I know. I've been trying. I've been trying for the life of me. I probably got to go back and just literally watch the end game stuff. Shout out to Draftmatic, but yeah. I mean, do we give credit to Tennessee's defense on the 5 second count as well, or do we
I,
look
I
at
think
Nate
you
Oates?
do. Like it can be both, right? But
Yeah,
like,
I mean, they. I will say this. I thought Bama had a timeout. If they did have a timeout, should have called it before the 5 second count got there. But Tennessee's just an elite defensive team. They were on it, man. They were stuck to whoever they were guarding.
yeah, them boys were guarding.
The
That's
boys are
my
guarding.
opinion.
They can check. They can check.
Them boys were checking. I wanted to start a support group for any others out there that bet on Zakai Ziegler. I respect Zakai Ziegler for the player that he is. I know Tennessee. I think. Oh, what's the guy's name? What's his name? He has a Substack. It's gonna kill me when I think of it in a minute. But there's a Tennessee fan that's a great basketball follow. Will Warren, maybe?
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, yeah. Yep, yep.
Will, yeah, Will Warren was tweeting about how Zakai Ziegler is Tennessee basketball the last 4 years. I don't love Tennessee basketball then. This guy drives me insane. I respect him for who he is and how tough he is and how much he's meant to this program in some really winning years. He drives me nuts. In this game, he missed 4 free throws, a bunch of front ends that could have been 2 points. He left points on the board constantly. He actually played like box score wise well, 15 points, 4 assists, 2 turnovers. But I just offensively, him being the guy that they keep turning to for answers. I just am so terrified of that. And they have been able to go to Lanier, and Lanier has delivered a lot. But like I want to get there with a defense this good, with a shot maker as good as Lanier. I want to be like Final Four team. Let's go. And I just don't think I'm going to get there with Ziegler. Am I crazy for that?
Yeah, I'm not. It Kihei Clark the Aki way just doesn't get it going for me.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
God.
I'm just good on I'm good on bacon,
Oh
egg, and cheese.
my God.
I am really good on bacon, egg, and cheese. Kihei Clark. That's all I gotta say. And he's good. Like I get it. Like I get why Zakai Ziegler gets the credit he deserves. Like he deserves that. I just can't get there. It's a personal thing for me. I don't know. I can't get there. He's a good basketball player. I don't
Was
know what to
that
do with it.
was that an unveiling of that? Have you ever
Yeah, that's my first time bringing that to the
That
forefront.
is
I've
unbelievable.
been sitting on that for like 5 years.
I think that is your best I've ever heard from you, and I need that tweeted immediately. Oh my God, man. Matt had me look up where Zakai is from, and he's from Long Island.
Yes, sir.
Incredible. Also, you don't even realize how good this is. Zakai Ziegler's number one Ken Pom player comp is Kihei Clark.
That's what it is. And you can't deny it. The dude wins. He wins and he does like he does. Just not for me.
Yeah, I don't know. The free throws drove me insane in this game, but like he's a guy I know objectively is a great basketball player who means so much to this program, identity wise, toughness wise, but just it always feels like he like two steps forward, one step backwards with his team, game to game, you know?
You know what it is?
What's that?
It's that like we try to sing all these praises of like Braden Smith and get like shit thrown back in our face and get told like, oh, I mean, he's no Zakai Ziegler.
Yeah.
I think that's what does it for me. He's good. I just don't
Yeah.
like when he gets thrown in like, oh, this is the best point guard. He's one of the best point guards in the country.
Which he
No,
is definitively, but like it is kind of colicky where like people ignore all his flaws too much for my liking, you know?
that's disrespectful to Kolick.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe so. Jordan Gainey was really good as well. 18 points off the bench. When he goes and they start to feel like a team with six legitimate options, I'm very in on this Tennessee team. Jemai Meshack, the Scottie Pippen of Evan Mahafis.
This that makes so much sense.
Yeah, but like I've made a lot of just comments passing like, oh, dude, Meshack's a liability. He's so absurdly good defensively.
I wish Meshack played for that Penn State Micah Shrewsbury team. He'd be an all-time I just keep hitting player.
Yeah, he's relentless.
Oh, he is truly. And
And he's
he,
better offensively than I give him credit for.
yeah, he just he makes a ton of plays.
Yeah.
A playmaker, truly a playmaker.
His first Ken Pom MVP of the season, only the second one of his career in this game. But well
My
deserved, I thought, with what he
Meshack
did.
is the Shawnee Brown of Lou Dortz.
We're gonna go back to the drawing board on that one.
Okay. That's
Point
my
blank,
luck.
which of these two teams do you trust more in March?
Bama.
I'll take Tennessee.
Did we not just do this? You wonder why you play victim to this all the time. You sign up for it.
Something's off with Alabama. I don't like it. I don't like that they didn't win this game with a great Sears performance and the ball wasn't in Sears' hands late.
Yeah. Also, shout out to the one Tennessee account that tweeted me directly after some video or something we did for Tennessee. It hit me with the "You're a clown loser for your Tennessee takes," and I said, "Damn, that's mean." And they responded back, "LOL, just messing with you. Tennessee and Michigan State are kind of similar. See you in March." And are Vol fans very nice or very mean?
I think in general they're nice.
Okay. Shout out to the Vols.
Yeah, shout out to the Vols.
Shout out to Joe Milton.